Hey guys, welcome back to Karting with Chris. This is the Fall 7 pre-final, and for this race, my brother Ben will be joining us. Say hi, Ben.
Hey guys.
So for this race, you qualified 7th. Do you think you will be able to gain any positions out of this race?
It was my first race back from New York in 4 months, so I didn't have any high hopes for this one.
Well, this guy tried to pass you during the warm-up lap.
He was very serious.
So you do have a slight advantage. You are on the inside starting, so you will try and at least gain 1 position, but hopefully you'll gain a lot more than 1.
Yep, that's the plan, Chris.
So what are the conditions like today?
So it was originally projected to rain, so it ended up pretty cloudy, pretty cold, and track conditions weren't optimal, but same for everyone, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I was in the tech barn helping out. I did do the Fall 8 race, but for the Fall 7, Ben was, it was all Ben. So walk us what you're gonna be doing when you start gridding up here.
So we're slowing down to start the race. I was told being on the inside is, about 10 times better than being on the outside. And to start a race, basically what you should do is floor it into the back of everyone in front of you. So that's exactly what I did.
Well, let's hope it works for you. So it looks like you have Adrian Cruz right in front of you, and we know he's very good. So if you're going to be able to follow him, you might do very well in the race.
Yeah, I didn't know he was good until you just said that. But here we go. Here's the race. Going to 1, got a great start. I'm right on the back of 5th place. Top 5 are very fast, so I was very lucky to get there. Going into 3, didn't really have a shot at making a pass, didn't want it either. Now, at this point, I'm just hoping to hang on to the back of them.
So it looks like you are barely in the draft of the guy in front of you. We don't have a backwards facing camera because it broke before the race started, but are there people behind you?
Oh yeah, there's about a train of 8 people behind me, all ready to pass.
So there's a bit of pressure on you.
Oh yes, and as you can see, going down this straight and through the next few corners, these guys are gapping me harder than Mike Tyson's teeth.
I'm Mike Tyson.
Very good analogy there, Ben. Very good.
Thank you.
For this bit, I guess you just put your head down and just try and go as fast as you can.
Yeah, that was the plan. Just trying to do hot laps, get my head straight. I wasn't looking behind me too much, but everyone was doing about the same lap times as me, so I was heading the train. I was the only one without the draft.
So my last video was about bad tire pressure. Did you manage to get good tire pressure?
Yeah, I don't remember the tire pressures, but they were probably fine. So I'll walk you guys around the track. Going into 1, we're going to start really wide, take as long as a turn as you possibly can. 2, little lift, left turn, try to hit that apex, I missed it. Here's just jab the brake and on the throttle as fast as you possibly can. And now we start the trek down the straight. Full throttle through there, hit both curbs, down into 7. We're gonna brake as late as possible and turn in really early. Little lift of the brake, try to get the nose in, that was good. Here, 8 and 9, white curve there, track out as far as possible, and now we're all the way down the straight. How do you like that, Chris?
That looks very smooth to me, and your laps are looking very consistent, so well done. I was looking at your data, and it said you did a 42.9. Is that, kind of the area you wanted to be in?
That's not exactly where I wanted to be, because the guys in front were doing low 42s, and I think the guys behind me were about a 10th faster, but for what it is, I'll take it. I was pretty proud of it. You can see throughout this session I was pretty inconsistent.
Having driven around here before, I know that even a slow person can hold a fast person back if you just stay consistent and not mess up. So is that what you were trying to do?
That was the plan. We'll see later if it worked out.
So we are about 5 laps into this race, and Of course, the train behind you is probably not going away. What were you thinking about during these last couple of laps?
So at this point, I was starting to get pretty nervous. There's a guy behind me. I think his name is Jamal. He was sticking right on me for about the whole race, and he's very fast. So I was getting quite nervous at this point because, as you can see, making lots of mistakes, and he's inevitably gonna pass me at some point. That's all I'm thinking about.
So this is the third to last lap. Now, if you've seen my videos before, you know that on the second to last lap and or the last lap is where all hell breaks loose and people start passing each other, and that's where people start gaining position. So were you preparing yourself for the doom that was inevitable?
Yeah, as they say, Chris, shit goes down. Shit goes down, Chris.
Watch your language.
And at this point, I was getting pretty tired. I think my nerves were getting the best of me. As you see here, I'm locking up everything, sliding through that corner. I got a pretty bad exit onto the straight, and I'm gonna pay for it. So going into one, we don't have the speed we should. Get dive bombed on the inside, make contact. It's not looking good. Go into two, let's try to get it back. He loses it on the outside. I'm following this guy. He cuts me off though. We make contact. Not much to avoid that. Oh, I get the hand of frustration. Now I get dive bombed again into chicane, and now it just screwed me down this straight. Another pass. What can I do to come back from this, Chris?
Well, first off, I would just, be a better driver. I mean, anyone could have prevented this from happening, so that's what I would have done.
Yeah, I gotta be with you on that one, Chris.
I'm never wrong, Ben, am I?
You never are, Chris.
So we're going through the last lap here. The best chance you can get is either one of the three people in front of you spin out, lock it up, or, they start dive bombing each other.
So what I was going for is the goal was pass him at the end of this straight. Try to get as big of a lead out of three and outbreak him at the end. But as you can see, it's just not going to happen. He's too good. All of them are doing a solid race. My final hope is that he screws up this corner. I can get him over start finish. I catch him in the middle of the corner, but he has me on exit. What can I do? Nothing. It's over. I got ninth.
So this is the end of Ben's pre-final. The next video will be my pre-final, so stick around for that. I'll drop that later on. But if you like the video, please subscribe. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please comment below. Thank you guys for watching and have a good day. Peace. Peace.